Hi everyone. Today in this video, I'm going to tell you the full story of my life, all of my transformations, my body transformations, why I did it, and why at this point I'm getting rid of it. Just a reminder, I started transforming my body back in 2017. Now it's 2025. It's been exactly 8 years since a foreign substance has been in my arms. Those who follow me know that I had surgery on this triceps completely, on this triceps, and 40% of this biceps. There's going to be another surgery this September. They'll cut everything out of this biceps, and in 2026, they'll remove everything from here. Moving on. I'll remove the cheekbones from my face, the chin, and the lips. That's it. And basically, I'll be completely free of any foreign substances in my body. Now I'll tell you my whole story, how it all began. When I was in college, in my second year, I was 18 years old. One day in the city, I saw two big, muscular guys. And I was living in Pyatigorsk, a city in Russia, at the time. I looked at them and was just blown away by how good it looked. And I said, I'm going to be like that too. I started going to the gym. I worked out there for exactly 2 years. I ate 6 times a day. I even skipped classes, made sure to get enough sleep. And at most, I went from 60 kilos up to 81 kilos. My arm was, well, 41 centimeters pumped, and 38 when cold. I realized that to build the huge body of my dreams, I'd need to use pharmacology, sports supplements, and good food. But at that time, I only had $200 a month. That's what I lived on. But to really, grow your body, you needed to spend $1,000 on yourself back then. Obviously, I didn't have that kind of money. And then the army draft started. In 3 months, I started thinking, what do I have to lose? If I go to the army now, I won't be able to train properly. I won't be able to eat right, and I'll lose all my muscle mass. So what was the point of all that hard work, huh? I started thinking about it. And then, by chance, I came across these synthol guys on the internet with huge, oval-shaped muscles. So, muscles that are built naturally or with steroids look flat. But muscles that are made surgically or with different oils look oval-shaped. I really liked the way that kind of bulk looked. I thought, why did they do it and I can't? I'll become just like them. I started researching what synthol actually is, and what kinds of oils there are. I injected different oils into my body, starting from sunflower oil and ending with Vaseline oil. The oils that are absorbed by the body, the ones with omega fats, they give a temporary effect. Everything will dissolve in the shortest time. But the oils that are not absorbed by the body will stay in your body forever. And what you see right now, what I ended up facing, was my mistake in life. I injected an oil that is not absorbed by the body, meaning it will always stay there, and the body can't fight it or dissolve it. Because of this, I'd been dealing with inflammatory processes in my life for 8 years. How did it all happen? At first, I started transforming my arms, starting with 2 milliliters, then 5 milliliters, then 10 milliliters, and then every day, 20 cubic centimeters. In total, I injected 6 liters into my arms, 3 liters in one arm and 3 liters in the other. So altogether, it ended up being 6 liters of a foreign substance. At first, I had a high fever, but then over the course of 2 years, my body managed to overcome it, and for about 4 years, I didn't have a fever anymore. Later, when you started doing, well, heavy workouts, the fever would still come back, but only when you were actually working out. If you were just going about your daily life, not doing anything strenuous, nothing would happen. It was specifically when you were working out. Yeah, and over the course of 8 years, I started to realize this isn't normal. You shouldn't have inflammation flare up every time you exercise. It's just not normal. I'm only 29 now, and who knows what'll happen when I'm older. That's why, at this age, I'm slowly starting to get rid of it. It's unclear what's going to happen next with my body. Things could go the other way, for the worse. Yeah, so I want to gradually clear all that out of my system, go to the gym, train naturally, use good sports nutrition, eat well, and maybe even use some pharmacology. But do it smartly. And my goal is to build a bodybuilder's physique without any side effects. The most important thing is to preserve my health. In my life, there's nothing really critical when it comes to my health. Yeah, but I need to get rid of it before it's too late. For exactly 8 years, a foreign substance has been in my body. The biggest my arms ever got was 65 centimeters. Now this arm is 55 centimeters, because there's no triceps here. They just cut it out. And this arm now is 49 centimeters. There's also no triceps here at all, and about 50% of the biceps was cut out. They couldn't cut everything out at once, because there's an artery there that supplies blood to the arm, and there are a lot of nerve endings. Yeah, that's it. And besides, if you cut everything out and remove the reddened skin, because here the skin is red, the solution burned through it, and the skin turned red. And if you cut it all away, that huge hole just wouldn't heal. Everything needs to be done gradually. There aren't any such red spots on this hand, but they're slowly starting to appear. You see? Well, there are some. It's not clear whether the whole hand will turn red or not. This one, well, more than half of it was red. Yeah. So that's how the body reacts. Yeah. And that's why you need to get rid of it completely. I think I can handle it. And after my whole transformation, I won't experiment on my body anymore. I'll work out at the gym, build a nice body, and show you guys some content. By the way, about that number up there, 96. That's my heart rate on the watch. Yeah, that's a normal heart rate. By the way, back when I used to smoke regularly for 5 years, my heart rate was always around 130, 140. That's not normal. But now, when I'm just walking around in daily life, or just sitting like now, well, my heart rate is about 60 or 70. And when I'm sitting here talking, or making some movements right now, yeah, that's why my heart rate is 95. That's considered normal. Yeah, so I wish everyone success in life, progress, and most importantly, good health. Because health is the most important thing. You can buy health, but not 100%. You see, the body is such a thing that you can fix something, right? And that's been proven both in theory and in practice. But it can also go the other way. So basically, you never know. That's why you need to take care of your health. I started to realize this at the age of 29. Honestly, until I was 25, I was an idiot. I didn't really understand what to do or how to do it. I only started thinking straight when I turned 25. Yeah, now I'm already 29. I don't know how this whole story will end. How my body will keep going when I'm over 30. I don't know. I'll be sharing all this with you online, specifically on my YouTube channel. Thank you all. Big hugs to everyone. I'm always here. This was Kirill Tereshin with you. Bazooka Arms.